The haters are going to come out of the woodwork on this one. Hi, I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home Gulf to Bay, and today I'd like to talk to you about subject to deals, also known as the more innocuous term, creative financing. So here's how it works. Let's say that you're selling your property, and an investor is going to come along and they're going to say, hey, look, here's what we'd like to do. We're going to give you some money. You transfer the deed to us, and we're going to pay your mortgage payments from here on out. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, that sounds like a good deal. You're just going to pay it. They take possession of the property. Usually they're going to rent it out. It sounds simple, but it's a scam. And just because something is legal doesn't mean it's not a scam. So here's how it works. What the investor is going to do is they're going to give you some cash, and they're going to agree to pay your mortgage payments for you. And they'll just keep paying them, and they take possession of the property, and typically they rent it out. And that's how they make money. The difference between the mortgage and the rent is they get to keep. The advantage is for them, they've got essentially zero responsibility because the mortgage remains in your name. They get a low interest rate and a low payment from you. They're just taking that over. But here's why it's a scam. You still have your name on the mortgage, so you're still responsible for it. If they miss a payment, guess whose credit gets a hit? It's going to be yours. It also means that it's going to be very difficult for you to get another mortgage. Unless you're somebody who can afford to have two mortgages on your account, then you're not getting another mortgage. You're going to have to rent. And also, this is going to affect your credit anyway. You're going to have this big loan on your record that you're responsible for. So it's going to affect your ability for consumer credits, for buying a car. It's going to affect everything. Because as far as everybody knows, that's your mortgage. And legally, it is your mortgage. Meanwhile, these guys are taking advantage of it. Now, why do I think it's a scam? Well, first of all, mortgages have a thing called a due on sale clause. And that means whenever you transfer a property to somebody else, that loan is due. They need to be paid when you close. Well, what they're doing is they're saying, well, look, banks don't care as long as they get paid. They're not even going to know because they're just going to get their check and everything's fine. Well, it's still an illegal assumption of mortgage. It's mortgage fraud. And they're getting around it through some loopholes. And again, I say just because something is legal does not mean it's not a scam. In fact, this is so close to the edge of illegal that if you were a client of ours and you decided you want to enter into one of these agreements, we will not represent you in it. It's too close to the edge of illegal, and we want nothing to do with it. So if you've got questions about this, put it in the comments, or maybe you disagree with me. I know I'm going to get a few of those. They're going to say, I just don't understand. But I'll tell you what I do understand is that if you're the seller, you're the one that's going to be holding the bag, and they're going to be making all the money off of you. So I'm Chuck Vosberg. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope that this video helps some people to avoid a scam because it's on the rise. We're getting more and more phone calls for our listings with people trying to convince us to present this to our buyers. And of course, we have to present all offers, but we tell them straight out, we do not recommend subject to or creative financing. So if you got questions, let me know. Got comments? Put them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.